From an early age, I knew I wanted to be a journalist to write about these issues. I probably wrote my first letter to the editor when I was in middle school, and in high school, I joined my high school journalism class in my high school newspaper.
She is a journalist who doesn't shy away from difficult things, doesn't shy away from telling hard stories, and she always wants to know more about the subject.
I have always wanted to write about Black people. That's why I became a journalist. I saw things, I saw the way that our community was represented in the media, and I knew that these things weren't true. And I also knew that they didn't provide the nuance, they didn't provide an understanding of history, of policy, of the reasons why our community struggles, and I wanted to tell those stories.
She never cut corners. She was a reporter's reporter. She would dig, she would get the information, she would never take anything at face value, and she made sure that she had her facts straight.
I think she has a sense of the injustices that brought us to the point we're at today, and so I think that informs her as a journalist.
One, we tell ourselves a lie. We tell ourselves that after Brown v. Board of Education said segregation was illegal, that suddenly we all held hands and equality was reached. But that's not true. And we've promised these kids that they were going to get an equal education, and we haven't delivered. And the harmful effects of that go on throughout the rest of their lives. You can't be a full citizen in this country if you don't receive an adequate education. And separate has never been equal for one day in this country. It's not equal now, and it wasn't equal then. I write about people who have very little power in our society and even less of a voice. And I can be the megaphone. I can say, these people exist, and these people have value, and you can't ignore them. And that's what I love about this job.
For journalists of color, being in news, being in journalism can be very discouraging. Nikole just stuck to her guns. I was always deeply impressed with how she continued in the face of a lot of difficulties, and when a lot of our colleagues were leaving the newsroom for perfectly good reasons. And she stuck it out, and she just got better and better.
The most sort of defining thing about Nikole is her passion for what she does. It sounds corny, but it's clear to me that she became a journalist because she wanted to change things, she wanted to shake things up.
It would be nice if I didn't have to write about Black kids sitting in segregated classrooms with terrible teachers and terrible instruction, and Black folks trapped in segregated neighborhoods without opportunity. I would love to not have to write about these issues. So yeah, if I could stop writing about that because we had solved these problems and really decided that we were going to live up to the promises of our country and our Constitution, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, it feels like I will have plenty to write about for the foreseeable future.